She's all strung up and just looks comically small compared to the neck. Here's a picture of them side by side to get an idea what the bodies look like. And the intonation had to be drawn back about 1/8 of an inch to jive, but that worked out okay. So we'll do a sound check shortly, and yeah, I couldn't put the Mini Strat neck on the Strat body because the screws wouldn't be long enough; they barely would reach. So that wasn't an option. But interesting to look at. But anyway, so far so good with this experiment. It's a decent fit, not perfect, but on par with the quality you're going to get with a Mini Strat. So with the existing electronics being what they are, we'll give this thing a quick sound check for a laugh, and then it's on to some routing. Here's a look at the shim I had to put in here so that I could use my existing screws with the existing screw holes in the neck. So it's like that's a 1/4 inch right there. And the joint is okay. There's a bit of an exposed gap on this side. I'm easily able to make the net fit perfectly, but obviously I wanted to use my existing screw holes so that I didn't mess up the maple. Because if you've ever seen a used neck on eBay that's got multiple sets of holes, it just looks absolutely dreadful. There's nothing worse than that. So I'm just not that stupid. I'm not going to do it. But anyway, a couple things I'm going to say about what I look for in a neck. I like that the truss rod adjustment is at the headstock here, and that it has that little rosewood insert. Maybe it's plastic, I don't know. It's under the varnish anyway, but just the fact that it's sort of, you know, it looks so much cleaner as that is. If you look at an affinity neck tends to be just rough cut, hole drilled or routed in at the end there, and it just looks bad. It just looks really, you know, cheap, poorly done. I think this is a one-piece neck. I don't see a joint there. Let's look here. I don't know if you follow the grain lines. I don't know if you can see them, but the ones that travel down travel all the way up to the edge. So this is a nice one-piece neck, skunk stripe. So a lot of times you'll get a two-piece even with the skunk stripe. The purpose of the stripe was because it was a one-piece neck. That's what made it stand out. The 22nd fret there hangs out, and I can slide a piece of paper in there, so I'm not squishing the fingerboard against the deck there. That's a good thing. But the 21 frets that tend to, like, this is right about where this fret is where a 21 fret neck ends, where the wood ends, right? So all they've done is extended the fingerboard to overlap the body, and some bodies can't tolerate that, but I mean all the Fenders and stuff tend to. So given the choice, the original neck that came with the 51 pawn shop was a 21 fret telly neck, so very square routed, not this, I think they call this a W route, this particular shape. But anyway, the neck has the truss rod adjustment at the heel of the neck, which means you have to take the neck off to make any truss rod adjustments. And that's a hassle I don't need. I don't know if they work better. Nobody's ever claimed that they do. It's certainly more traditional, but having it at the headstock just means that if I should ever need to make an adjustment, and certainly when I'm setting it up for the first time, I don't have to take the neck off a half a dozen times. I just don't find that fun. Warmoth necks apparently have a truss rod adjustment here in the side of the neck, so that it's set up like one where you would have to take the neck off, except you don't. It's just stick an Allen key in the little hole and make your adjustment. That's a pretty cool idea. But I am not professional enough to know the difference. So for now, again, this is mission accomplished. So phase one, getting the neck in and getting the intonation set, so I know where I need to set up my tremolo. Then I start lining up, drilling my post holes, and then routing out the cavity through the top and bottom, so that's going to be fun.